Hi students, Ms. Cohen here. Welcome to week 2 of our live art classes. This week we're going to be learning how to draw the first initial of our name as the bat signal, the distress signal projected over Gotham City in the DC Comics series Batman. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon students. Today I'm going to show you how to draw the first letter of your name, which is called your initial, as a Batman signal. Now to do this activity, you need paper. It can be white paper or lined paper, it doesn't matter. A pencil, an eraser, and a ruler or something with a straight edge. Now we're not measuring anything, so it's okay if it doesn't have the inches or centimeters on it. So you could even use like a piece of cardboard that has a nice straight edge. Anything like that is completely fine. Now, to get started, we are going to begin with a little dot on our paper. That's called the vanishing point, and I'll explain why it's called that in a little bit. I'm going to put that vanishing point kind of on the bottom part of our paper. I'm going to do mine right here. Yours doesn't have to be in exactly the same spot as mine, but it works a little bit better if it's off to one side or off to the other side. It doesn't work so well if it's in the middle. Next, we're going to draw our initial up in the top part of our paper, kind of on the opposite side from where we drew our dot. So if your dot's on this side, your letter's going to be over here. If your dot's on this side, your letter's going to be over here. Now, when I draw any kind of block letter, I'm just going to start by very lightly drawing the actual letter itself. Now, you don't have to use the first initial of your name. You could use another letter that you like, maybe the initial of your mom or your grandma or another superhero in your life. To turn this into a block letter, I'm just going to draw a box around it. Like I'm trapping that letter inside so it can't get out. Just like that. This works for any letter. I'll show you a couple more examples in a little bit of how to do this with different types of letters. I'm going to erase that inside letter. Now when I erase, you saw that was kind of shaking my paper a little bit. So I'm actually going to put my hand in the shape of an L to keep my paper nice and flat and steady. And then when I erase, I'm going to make sure that I'm erasing kind of on the inside of that L. And that should hopefully keep my paper from wrinkling too much. All right, now we're going to move on to using that straight edge or ruler. What we're going to do is connect one corner at a time of our block letter to that vanishing point. Make sure you're holding your ruler steady and draw. Just like that. You're going to keep going all the way around your letter. If you don't have a ruler, that's fine. It's just going to be a little bit trickier to get a nice straight line. But the more you practice, the straighter lines are going to be. And trace. But again, it doesn't have to be a ruler. It could just be a book. It could be the edge of a notebook, a piece of cardboard. And trace. Make sure they all go back to that dot, that vanishing point. I'm almost done here. All right, and you might have a corner that looks like it should be able to reach the vanishing point, but the rest of your letter is in the way. That's fine. If that happens to you, you're gonna line up that dot with the corner just like you would normally. You're gonna draw your line, but you're gonna stop when you hit that letter. All right, so that's step one. See how the letter looks like it's exploding out from that vanishing point? You can stop here if you want, and you can add other letters, you can add shapes all around your vanishing point. That'll look like a really cool design. But I'm gonna show you how to move on and make this look a little bit more like a Batman signal. The next thing we're gonna do is add our cityscape, our horizon line. Now the horizon line is where the sky touches the land, the water, in this case, the buildings. Now, you can do any kind of city that you want. You could look at a real picture. You could look at a picture of Atlanta, of a city that you've always wanted to visit. I'm just going to use my imagination and make one up. So let's see. I'm going to start from one side of my paper. Start drawing my buildings all connected. And it is fine if it goes in front of a little part of your vanishing point, a little bit part of your signal. That's what we want to happen. That is no problem. Just keep going. Maybe some of your buildings have a different shape on top. That can look pretty cool. right, so there's one cityscape horizon line. I'm gonna go ahead and erase a little bit that got covered up. So it really looks like your Batman signal is coming from behind the buildings. Again, you can stop here, you can keep going, keep adding layers of detail, layers of interest. I'm gonna do another type of cityscape horizon line. Actually, almost starts to make like a cool kind of pattern. And you can go one more time. All right. If you want to add some little windows to your skyscrapers, that might look really cool. You could add some antenna to the tops of your buildings, other details that you notice. It is totally up to you. Now, the Batman signal is always broadcasted at night into the night sky, and it's usually the brightest thing that you see. But if you like, you could definitely draw a little moon as well. It probably wouldn't be a full moon. Maybe a couple stars. It's your design, it's your picture. You decide what you want to add. Now, you can stop here, or you can add color, whatever coloring tools that you might have. You can outline your drawing in marker. It is all up to you. Thank you so much for watching. All right, I'm going to show you how to do block letters for a couple of the initials that I know are really common. So that's going to be for the letters M, J, A, E, K, and R. And if I don't show you your letter here and you're still really stuck, please just let me know and I'll be happy to help you work on your letter. So, like I said, we're always going to start by just drawing very lightly the letter that we're trying to turn into a block letter. So maybe I'm doing M. I draw it lightly first, and then I'm imagining that I'm trapping it inside a box, going all the way around. Done. And erase the inside.